Today, we're exploring some of the most iconic romantic films, from heartwarming tales to timeless love stories that continue to captivate audiences worldwide. Let's dive into these unforgettable classics that have left an indelible mark on cinema history. First, we have A Notebook. This romantic masterpiece, directed by Nick Cassavetes, tells the story of Noah and Allie, two star-crossed lovers whose bond endures despite time, distance, and life's challenges. Based on the novel by Nicholas Sparks, their story is a beautiful testament to the power of love and the memories we hold dear.
And Margot, did you cry at The Notebook? Just admit you cried.
I would never not cry in The Notebook. It doesn't matter how many times I see it. I bawl my eyes out. In fact, when I watch it, I stop halfway before it gets to the sad stuff.
Released on June 25th, 2004, The Notebook remains a heart-wrenching journey through love, loss, and the strength to fight for the one you love, making it an absolute must-watch for all romantics. Now let's talk about Titanic. James Cameron's epic romance continues to enthrall audiences with its stunning visuals and unforgettable love story. Set against the backdrop of the ill-fated voyage of the RMS Titanic, the film follows the passionate love affair between Jack and Rose. This tale of forbidden love, transcending social boundaries, resonates as strongly today as it did upon its release.
We decided to build 80% of the actual ship to 90% scale, but only built one side of the ship complete down to the bottom. And that gave Jim enough deck space to shoot the daytime walk and talks, the evening sequences. You could literally walk right from the top deck all the way down to the stern of the ship. And what we had to do, because we had the ocean only on one side, is we needed to flop the film.
Released on December 19th, 1997, Titanic remains one of the most iconic romantic films ever. It blends historical tragedy with an epic love story that will leave you sobbing and in awe. Next, we have Before Sunrise. This indie romance, directed by Richard Linklater, explores the serendipitous connection between two strangers, Jesse and Celine. They meet on a train and spend one unforgettable night walking through Vienna, sharing stories and exploring their budding feelings for each other.
People are going to be bored of me. And Rick said, if they get bored of you in 2 hours, I'm not making this movie for them. There's a scene in Before Sunrise where I'm supposed to talk her into getting off the train. And Julie kept saying, I would never get off the train with some guy like this. And Rick would say, well, what would it take? And I would say, I know what it would do. And I'd try some Don Juan-like move. And Julie would be like, no way. And then I would say, all right, let me try again. And I'd try this, and Julie was like, oh, you make me sick, you American populist. And then Rick would be like, okay, what would it be? She'd say, well, it would have to be something that showed me that he was smart.
Released on January 27th, 1995, it is a beautiful exploration of love, spontaneity, and the fleeting nature of human connection, making it one of the most thoughtful and intimate love stories ever. Next up, Pride and Prejudice. Joe Wright's stunning adaptation of Jane Austen's beloved novel features Keira Knightley as Elizabeth Bennet and Matthew McFadden as the brooding Mr. Darcy. Their slow-burning romance, filled with tension and wit, unfolds against a beautifully shot English countryside backdrop.
Shooting at a place like Chatsworth is incredibly difficult because it's the most visited stately home in the country. And you can't shut it down, you can't afford to shut it down. Plus, it's also a private home. So we had to work around that quite extensively. And in fact, some of the interiors which play as Pemberley in the film were not in fact shot there.
Released on September 16th, 2005, Pride and Prejudice remains a timeless romantic classic, revered for its eloquent dialogue and the undeniable chemistry between its leads. Now let's talk about La La Land. Damien Chazelle's modern-day musical is a breathtaking exploration of love, dreams, and our sacrifices to pursue both. With Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone giving show-stopping performances as Sebastian and Mia, La La Land is an unforgettable journey through passion, ambition, and bittersweet endings.
I think audiences are going to absolutely love about La La Land.
I know I like your about. I was shouting it out.
Okay,
I was so excited
I
to
see.
hear it. It's so unique. It's so special, and it's kind of an homage to many musicals from the 40s and 50s that I think are classics, but it's also such a modern story, and it's a delight. A delight.
Released on December 9th, 2016, La La Land captures the magic of falling in love while chasing your dreams, making it one of the decade's most visually stunning and emotionally resonant films. Next, we have The Fault in Our Stars. Based on John Green's best-selling novel, this tearjerker stars Shailene Woodley and Ansel Elgort as two teenagers with cancer who find solace and love in each other's company. Their poignant journey through love, loss, and living with terminal illness has captured the hearts of audiences worldwide.
So explain to everyone what the movie is about.
So the movie is a cancer movie that's not about cancer. It's about two young people who fall in love and understand at a very young age that you don't have to live a long life to live a meaningful life.
Released on June 6, 2014, The Fault in Our Stars is a deeply emotional love story that reminds us of the beauty of life and love, even when faced with inevitable heartbreak. Finally, we have Your Place or Mine. This charming rom-com, starring Reese Witherspoon and Ashton Kutcher, explores the dynamics of a long-distance friendship between two best friends who decide to swap homes for a week. What begins as a simple experiment becomes a heartwarming journey of self-discovery and romantic possibility. Released on February 10th, 2023, Your Place or Mine is a modern take on romance and friendship, filled with humor, warmth, and undeniable chemistry between its leads. That's our list of the most iconic and enduring romantic films. Which is your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fantastic movie recommendations.